Hello and welcome back to Love Advice TV. I am joined by Alex Calmont, the founder of Love Advice TV and withmyexagain.com. We had a couple of minutes in between coaching sessions and I pulled the man in here to ask him a few questions in order to show you guys more love. And Alex, one of the comments that keeps coming up lately on the YouTube channel are people saying, okay, I broke up with my ex and I made a mistake. I want to get back together. You guys don't do enough content and videos when we caused the breakup. And that's true. And it's also because a lot of times when you decide to break up, usually it's easier to get back together. Do you find that to be true? And why do we not do more videos for people who actually broke up?
I think it's just a specific situation.
Yes.
And we try to help a lot of people, which is not really easy every day. And we are doing a video a day, but even when you do that, it's not easy to help everyone.
Yes.
But I think it's a really interesting situation and question. You need to understand something. When you decide to break up, and now you feel that you want to get back with that person, I'm sure, like 100% sure, that when you decide to break up, it was just because you want to make a reaction from your ex.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you want him or her to change, and unfortunately, that didn't happen. And you need to understand why. So most of the time, it's just the power in the relationship, meaning your ex doesn't feel that she or he needs to change. And this is why now you are in the process to get him or her back. And my vision is to say, it's a little bit easier because you need to come back from zero. You need to restart from scratch, try to work in the attraction process and not trying to get back with the one that you love, because he or she will feel a resentment about the breakup.
Absolutely.
And we can really work on it, but it will be an attraction process, not the getting back process.
Yeah, absolutely right. You make so many good points about the attraction process, about breaking up as a threat to your ex. I've seen so many people who are in this situation tell me basically that, yeah, they were just trying to stir a reaction from an ex. And many times you've done it before, once, twice, 3 times. You've threatened to break up, and finally one day your ex says, okay, fine, we're done. Or doesn't chase you when you expect them to, and you're in unfamiliar territory and you don't know what to do. But Alex is absolutely right. At the end of the day, the threat of breaking up is about power and power struggle. And you need to understand that if you were willing to break up with your ex, it means that to a certain extent, you had a lot of power in that relationship. And that's why it's usually easier to get back together on your terms. Now, the temptation, and Alex knows this, is to resist the urge to go from holding all the power to begging and pleading. Because now the rug is swept from underneath your feet, you don't know what to do, and so you want to tell your ex, oh, I'm so sorry, I'll never do it again, please take me back. And you turn into a person that they were never attracted to, a person that they never saw. And your ex feels so emboldened and so empowered now that they don't want to get back with you, they want to see you suffer. You see this a lot,
yeah,
I'm sure.
Exactly. I'm like, this is exactly what happened every day. So thank you so much, because your words are so powerful. And so you need to understand something. I know it's hard because you decided with this breakup and you try to make him or she realizing that you need to change something in the relationship. But the more you go and speak about your feelings, the one that you really love and that you want to get back together, it's the mistake that you should not do. This is something so important, and thank you so much for bringing the point to the video.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, again, like Alex said, we try to do videos that help a lot of people, that are relevant to a lot of people, and you are in a very specific situation, but you are in a situation that is favorable compared to most people. It doesn't mean that it's going to be easy. It's going to be a challenge. You need to control your emotions. You need to make sure that you don't do some of the common mistakes, but it is doable. It is absolutely doable. And the first step is to try to obviously reconnect with your significant other. You need to be able to communicate.
Without to speak about the past. This is something really important because you need to focus on tomorrow, not what happened yesterday.
That's right. If you focus on the past, if you apologize, if you're needy, you're sending them down a negative memory lane. And you're putting them on a pedestal, or you're not giving yourself the opportunity to build something new with them, a new relationship, independent of this painful breakup. So, if you have specific questions linked to this process of how to get an ex back when you decided to break up, leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. For those of you who were broken up with, don't bash, don't be too tough on these people that are going through their own challenges and their own breakup recovery process. We're all humans, we make mistakes, and it's through mistakes that we learn and we grow. Okay? So, I don't know if you have anything else to add here.
Yeah, I just want to add something because I realized the more I coach people who decided to break up, the more they were not really happy in the relationship. And I don't want you to get back with your ex because you're sad now, or because you regret the situation, or because you understood now that you take your ex for granted. Mm-hmm. That will not be the solution. As a coach, and I'm really passionate about my work and what we are doing every day, we always go deeper. And you need to understand something. If you decided to break up, that means something went wrong in your relationship. And you need to have also an open communication to talk to your ex. He or she needs to understand why you decided of this breakup. Yes. You don't need, you should release the fears because it's really important to rebuild a real strong relationship. We are not here just for having a superficial relationship. So you need to be open in your communication and you need to say exactly what you want him or she to change. Not maybe in the first communication, but when you want to rebuild something, you will have this open communication. This is something really important because you go deeper than what you are doing actually.
It's not about being together, it's about being happy.
Exactly.
So don't, out of weakness or vulnerability or desperation, try to cling on to the old relationship. Try to really think about, is this the right person for you as well? And Alex has said it, any better, in a way better way than I ever could.
And also, when you do that, your ex will realize that you really work on yourself. You're not just like, oh, I broke up, but I love you. Can we come back together? This is too easy. And when it comes to love, there is some resentment, and your ex needs to understand why are you 100% sure that now he or she is the one. You need to go deeper. In France, there is something that I really use. We say that the devil is in the detail. Mm-hmm. And this is where you get back with your ex, in every detail. And that's why I love my work, because every day I'm on the phone with you, I support you, and we go deeper than what you think.
Thank you, Alex.
Thank you, Adrien.
And guys, keep fighting the good fight, and see you soon.
Bye-bye, guys.